So, why don't we do the first scene of have it be you and me in your office,
Yeah, yeah,
establishing that I'm trying to blackmail you while
yeah.
Latoya overhears us.
So the spotlight will be on me. The scene will be to establish the scene. So that means Natalie and Wesley. Natalie, you'll be briefly in in the scene, but you'll be able to choose um, which with Wesley what dice should be chosen for me. Um, so the scene will be in my office at the court building. Um, uh, Johnny has been a long time. Johnny and his family has been a long time contributor to Judge Underwood's campaigns, and and you've just recently found something that could possibly help you get what you want. So we'll start the scene. It's morning. Um, uh, Francis is at his desk looking over some judicial proceedings that'll be coming later on in the day, and Johnny will come walking in. Natalie, you,
Should I actually be letting him in, thinking he's
yes,
just a normal person?
yes,
Okay. I will buzz. Latoya buzzes your office.
yes, Latoya.
There's a Mr. Henshaw here to see you.
Oh, really? Go ahead and let him in.
Yes, sir. She gets up and says, "Okay, Mr. Henshaw, please follow me." And she takes him over and opens the door and ushers him in.
Johnny Jr. Come on in, take a
Close the
seat.
door closed behind you.
I go on in, but I don't sit down. I stand at the desk.
Francis notices that. He takes a seat at his desk and he goes, what can I do for you?
I think it's time you clear my criminal record because I need to get the hell out of town. My dad is breathing down my neck. He's trying to throw me out of the family business because he doesn't like the way I've been running things. So I need my criminal record cleared so that way I don't get stopped by the police and arrested or anything.
Well, Johnny, you know that's not how the law works.
It is how the law works if you have any hopes of winning the election.
How are you gonna stop me from winning my election, Johnny? You're coming on a little strong.
With this, I reach into my coat and pull out a manila envelope and set it on your desk in front of you.
I take the envelope and open it up. Take out the photo inside. Where'd you get this, Johnny?
I think you know exactly where I got that.
He puts the picture back in the envelope, closes it. I assume you have copies of this?
Of course, you think I'm stupid?
I do think you're stupid, Johnny. I think you're stupid for coming into my office thinking that you can bribe me into doing something that frankly I think I'm gonna have to damn it, I lost my train of thought. Well, while I lost my train of thought, I'm sorry. We're gonna pause that real quick because I forgot to mention that Wesley and Natalie, you can vote black or white on the chat. And
I know. I'm waiting to see how this goes.
Yeah. So one of you will just say black, and then the other person will agree with with that person or disagree, and you kind of can argue about it. And then when you've made your decision, that's when we'll be
Okay, I have a question about that real quick.
yeah.
If like they vote, like obviously white means good, black means bad, but depending upon how they vote, which one of us would it go good or bad
It's
for?
whoever's in the spotlight,
which
Okay.
is currently Brett.
which is
Okay.
currently me. So you know what? Yeah. So yeah, it's whoever's in the spotlight. So if they choose black, that means that the scene will end badly for me in whatever way. Meaning that you either get what you want or I don't get what I want. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let me see if I can regain my train of thought. I completely lost my train of thought while I was in the middle of talking. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Okay. So what was I saying? I was saying. Oh, so you said do you think I'm stupid? All right. I do think you're stupid, Johnny. You know, coming in here like this, bribing me, not even being courteous. I'm gonna have to probably talk to your dad.
Like I said, he's already breathing down my neck. Talking to him now ain't gonna change anything. He's just gonna be more ornery and pissed off.
Well,
Besides,
let me tell you this real quick, Johnny. You're not going to be able to stop my money coming in. Either way,
I damn well think I am gonna be able to stop your money coming in because most of it's coming in from me. And quite frankly,
most of it's coming in from your dad, Johnny.
that's his maybe. But how you think he's gonna keep giving you money when this is plastered all over the news? No.
This is your grandfather in this picture.
Do you think my dad
Johnny,
can appreciate his dad being slandered in the news?
Johnny, I don't think you really thought this through before coming in here. Now let me tell you this. I'm gonna forget that this just happened. I'm gonna let you walk out that door, and if I see you again, we're gonna pretend this never happened. You keep pursuing this.
You know, if you don't help me, and we see each other again, it's gonna be the last thing you see. With that, I just turn around and walk out the room.
All right. Well, we'll go with scene. We probably should have waited just a little longer to see if there was an agreement on the black. And the scene ended kind of with him not getting what he wanted.
Yeah, so.
But
like
you guys,
But he made a threat towards you.
but
Yeah.
Which means
but black would mean that that I didn't get what I wanted during that. So if you guys would have chose black and we hadn't ended the scene yet, then it would have been me going, well, you know what? Let me see what I can do. But instead it ended with me going, you're not going to get shit from me. You coming in here, like this, you're not going to get shit. You can't do anything to me. So, the
scene kind of progressed pretty fast for us to figure out.
So this will be a learning experience. Kind of take the conversation a little slow.
To be fair, this
Don't
is
make
the
any
first time
decisions.
Playing Fiasco for
of course. Yeah,
most of us, so.
Definitely. When you're and that was actually a really good scene. It just ended with a white instead of a black. Do you want to kind of rewind and
Yeah, we can rewind. How far back do you want to rewind to?
Well, they both said their stuff kind of when just before you were about to leave. So your character
kind of said it at the moment you threatened him.
Okay,
yes.
So we'll rewind back. I've threatened you, and we'll take it from there.
All right. So So go ahead and say what you said before, and we'll continue on. Action.
Okay. What did I say? Oh yeah. If you don't give me what I want, which is my criminal record clear, the next time we see each other, I'm gonna be putting a bullet in your head. And with that, I kind of open my coat to show him that I have a gun with me.
Whoa, Johnny. Wow. Oh, okay, man. Don't do anything that you're gonna regret. Listen, I can provide you with what you need. You're trying to get out of here?
Damn right, I'm trying to get out of here.
All right. Listen. Speak with what is it exactly that you need?
I need my criminal record clear because I'm not supposed to leave the damn town because of my past indiscretions. If I try and leave, the cops are going to arrest me immediately.
All right. Well, that's going to take some time, Johnny. But let me look into some things, and I'll get right back. I'll get right back to you. Okay.
All right. That's more like it.
And that'll be and then we'll just establish real quick during this time that Latoya has been listening at the door. So that'll be at the end of the scene. So I will get a black die from that, which I'm going to give away. And I think I'll give it to you, Brian.
Okay.
So that was actually a good first start. So we'll go to you next, and you can either choose to establish a resolve, but this can either be something that happened right before you came into my office, or this can be something that that happened after.
Almost thinking I would need one of you to play the part of my father. I almost think maybe we should do a scene between me and my father leading up to me going to your office, like me and him having an argument and like leading to like basically the conversation where he's like threatening to take over the business because he doesn't like the fact that I'm running it the way I am.
Maybe it's a scene where it's at your place and you're talking to me about how I have a debt, and that's when your father comes up to you saying that you should have gotten my money by now.
We could do that.
Or I'm really liking a flashback here. I'm really liking a flashback. Maybe this is on. This can be driving on the way to. Well, I don't know. Do what you need. Like, establish what you need to establish. We're not resolving, so we're not. We're not choosing the scene for you. You're.
Yeah.
So it'll be up to you.
But what I was thinking is like establishing why my father is pissed off at me and wants me to leave.
Okay.
Wants me to, wants to take over the business.
Well, who wants to play the part of Johnny's father, Johnny Senior?
That'd be
Well,
John.
it depends. Does he want me in the scene or does he not?
You could be in the scene too. Which I guess would mean Brett would probably be playing the part of. And my dad doesn't go by Johnny Senior. He goes by Big John.
Big John, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So how do you want how is this scene gonna go? What's your character's goal during this scene?
Well, my character, since we're gonna go with Wesley's idea, where I'm talking to him about the money he owes me, and my dad walks in. My goal in this scene, since I don't even know my dad's going to show up, is to try and get the money. Is that I'm trying to get Wesley's character to hand over the money he owes me.
Okay, so what is your father doing there then? I think your father shouldn't even be there. This is you. This scene is you going to Wesley to get the money that you need.
Yeah. I mean, what I was trying to establish with this, I guess we kind of already established why I'm trying to get out of town.
Yeah, with the
So I guess we
dialogue
don't need to
with
do
the
that.
judge.
We can just do the scene between me and Wesley then, and it can take
Y-
place either before or after meeting you.
Yeah.
Actually, it'll be after I meet you. I leave your office and go over to Wesley's place to try and get the money from him there, because since we kind of established that you are, or at least you have told me you're going to try and look into getting my record cleared.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking, okay, shit, the wheels are starting to turn on this plan on shit getting set up for me to get out of town. So I need to go and try and get the money now. So I
Mm-hmm.
have that ready too.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we do it that way?
Okay. So the scene is going to be where, when, and
It's gonna
how.
be at Wesley's character's home, Ray Franklin's home.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be, I'd say, maybe 20, 30 minutes after the meeting with you. Because
Still
that way it'll
morning
give me
then.
time to get from your office to his place. Um, so that establishes where and when.
And you're in how. So
Yeah.
set the opening scene and go ahead and get started.
Uh, what kind of home does Ray live in, Wesley?
It's an average home. There's the lawn's not quite uh, cut. It's kind of unruly around the house, but it's an alright house.
Okay. So I show up to Ray's house.
Yeah, should be
That's
able.
actually kind of what I was thinking, Natalie. But since it's Ray's house, it's his choice. But I show up to Ray's house. I knock on the door.
Alright, I go and open up. Hey, Junior, how's it going?
I hate it when people call me Junior. Now where's my damn money?
Calm down, calm down. Why are
Calm
you coming
down.
for...
I've been trying to get this money from you for months. You haven't paid me a dime yet.
Let's just... Why don't you come on in? We'll have a cup of coffee or maybe a shot of tequila and talk.
I step into his house.
I lead him over to the kitchen, warm some cup of coffee. Cream or sugar?
I don't want any coffee. I want my money.
I put the cup of coffee in front of him and start sipping from mine. Listen, you know I'm good. I'll pay you soon.
You've been saying that for months. I want my money, and I want it now.
Well, you see, I'm trying my best to get you the money. It's just things haven't been going easily for me.
I don't
I'm
care
out of
about your damn
job.
personal problems. You owe me money. You need to pay up. If you don't
There's
pay up,
no,
I might have to put a bullet in your damn brain.
no need to get violent. You'll have your money.
When?
And kind of puts his head in his hands. By the end of next week.
Or if I don't see that money, it's gonna be real bad for you. You gotta tell him next Friday, alright?
Yeah.
Okay, and I guess that'll be when I leave.
So and scene. So so Natalie and I thought since he doesn't have the money, um, and how the conversation was going, where he's just like, I just don't have it. That a black would go to you to because you
Hold on, my
initially
phone's
went
ringing.
there. Okay.
Okay. I am back, but only temporarily. I have to run downstairs for just a second. I will be back as quickly as I can. I apologize for this.
Okay. Well, let's take like a 5 minute break.
Alright.
But, but, hmm.
Okay, I'm back.
Maybe 5 minute break wasn't necessary.
Oh, we went on a 5 minute break?
I haven't gotten
I
up
did.
yet. I had just said 5 minute break when you left.
Oh.
Wesley, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, well let's continue. So we gave you black dice because you went there to get your money right now, but you just weren't able to get what you wanted. So now you give that black dice away.
I'm going to give it to Wesley.
Anybody you want.
You gonna give it to Wesley?
I want something bad to happen to him because he won't fork over the cash.
Well, this you giving the dice away doesn't necessarily mean that that a bad thing is going to happen to him like immediately. It just means
I know. It's
okay,
gonna resolve.
but what you're flavoring it. Okay, yeah.
I'm just saying that is the reason out of character why I'm giving it to him is because something bad needs to happen to him.
Okay, nice. All right. So Wesley, you're in the spotlight. Would you like to establish or resolve a scene?
I'd like to resolve a scene.
Okay, so the three of us will are going to create a scene for you, and you're going to determine whether or not you succeed in that scene. You get a white or a black die.
I want it to be a white die.
Well, we haven't even established a scene yet. Maybe you wouldn't want to establish. I mean, give it a white die, and then we have you something. Try to do something stupid. Guys, I'm thinking that he's trying to find a way to get out of this debt right now.
Totally.
I'm thinking he either goes and talks to you, Natalie,
Very possible.
because I don't know if he'd know me. Maybe he would know about me.
He may know that I work for a judge.
Yes, exactly. So maybe he's going to you to try to see if he can get an appointment with me, or something along those lines. Or maybe he's trying to.
I kind of like that idea because, especially if he's actually able to get the meeting with you, because then you guys could he could tell you that Johnny, the local bookie, is trying to fucking get money from him, and then you find out that I'm trying to get both of you to do something for me. So you guys decide to try and come up with a way
Team up.
to stop me.
Yeah.
Maybe that's Wesley's way of uh, getting out of the debt is rather than paying me the money, which he may not have, he works with you to either get me in jail or maybe something a little more bloody.
I like it.
Well, right now we need to establish the scene right here.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
So let's establish where this is going to take place, when is this going to take place, and with who is it going to take place.
I guess it's going to be taking place, at least initially, with me. Um, would he come down to the courthouse, or would he just call me?
that.
Because
I
if he knows I'm at work,
well, since he's in a situation where he's probably kind of desperate to get rid of this debt because he's concerned that I may shoot him if he doesn't give me the money. He probably be kind of desperate and like head down or hoping that you could actually get him into the judge's office right away.
or maybe I push him towards the judge because he comes asking me for the money. And, I'm trying to save up every penny I can to go to school.
That could work too. Because you did overhear the. Actually, that would work really well because since you overheard the conversation between me and the judge, when he comes down there trying to get the money from you, you're like, well, hey, wait a minute. Both these guys have the same enemy. I can send him to the judge, and they can both get rid of this guy together.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Something like that, yeah.
So yeah, I would say he's going to come down, try and see if I got some money he can borrow to pay off his debt, and I'll be like, I ain't got that kind of money, crazy boy. And maybe he's getting a little handsy while we're talking in private, and be like, I'm at work, we can't do that here. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe I get handsy.
But we know that it ends with a white that goes to Wesley. So it's going to end with him getting what he wants.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So go ahead and start.
So I come into the office and I'm looking around trying to see if I can find LaToya. And I see her and I walk up and I'm like, baby, I'm in some trouble.
LaToya jumps, kind of startled hearing his voice here at work. She's like, what are you doing here?
Listen, I need help. I'm in big trouble.
And she looks for a small conference room or something that's empty and takes him in there with her so that they can talk in private. It's like, okay, so what's wrong? You haven't been gambling again, have you?
You know I haven't been gambling in a while, but I still have the debt from when I last gambled, and I need to pay him off or he's gonna kill me.
You told me you already paid him off. I already gave you $2,000 to pay it off. I don't have that kind of money again.
Listen, I know you're trying to save up to go to law school. You gotta have something there.
Not after I already gave you $2,000. This is ridiculous. Who are you having? Who's this bookie that you keep telling me? Oh, he's just a bookie. He's just a bookie. If he's threatening your life, he's more than just a bookie.
It's that Henshaw boy. He runs that place down in Commerce Street, and it's just
Wait,
going
Henshaw?
terribly.
Did you say Henshaw?
Yeah,
Is he like? Oh, what did he say his name was? Johnny Henshaw? Is that him?
yeah,
Oh my
Junior.
god. Oh my god. The judge is having problems with him too. He's trying to blackmail the judge. Stay here. Just stay here for a moment, okay? I'll be right back. And then LaToya leaves the room. She goes over and knocks on the judge's door.
I'm in.
She opens the door, slips in, and closes it quickly behind her. Francis, I don't know,
What can I do for you, LaToya?
A
You seem
friend of
flustered.
mine, yeah, a friend of mine, um, is having some issues. Um, and I don't know how good of friends you are with that Mr. Henshaw that came in this morning, but he's having issues with him, and I was wondering if maybe you could talk to Mr. Henshaw or my friend about to try and help.
He kind of rubs the 5 o'clock shadow on his face, and he goes, uh, "Who is this? Who is this friend of yours?"
His name's Ray Franklin. I have him in conference room 2 right now.
Okay. Well, listen, I got some things. I've got some things to do at court here in a couple hours. Have this Mr. Franklin come to my office. Schedule a time. Check my calendar. Schedule a time for him to come in.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Frankie. And she turns and leaves after blowing him a kiss.
He kind of smirks and goes back to what he's doing.
She then walks quickly, but not quite running, back to the conference room and slips back in and she says, Okay, Ray. Mr. Underwood will see you, but we're gonna have to do it this afternoon because he's got to be in court here shortly and he'll be there for a while. Will that be okay?
Yes, thanks, babe. And I give her a deep, passionate kiss. You won't regret this, I promise. And I run out.
Feels herself all flustered now, thinking, damn it. Getting me all worked up like that. Boys. Can't live with them, can't live without them. And she straightens herself out, makes sure that she's no longer flushed, and goes back to her desk and fills in the appointment for that afternoon between Mr. Franklin and Mr. Underwood.
And scene.